Why? Oh, there. Might help if I actually moved you guys to the right map. Herp.
Herp, skirp, the derp.
All right, so the four of you guys
derp.
you all arrive at the supply stands, and you can see all kinds of different shacks here. There appears to be one with magical things, another one that appears to be maps of the local area, another one foodstuffs, and then weaponry and armor up here.
I'll walk over to the maps and begin to look at the maps of the local area.
Okay, so you start looking at the maps. Mathas, what about you?
I had planned on heading to the maps.
Okay.
Opposite side of Nalla, though.
Okay. Neslin, how about you?
I'm going to go right next to Nalla and look at the maps.
Okay. Cosmo, how about yourself?
I immediately start going towards the magic things and just looking at them.
Okay, so
Right.
we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and start with you then on this one. So as you kind of look over the table, you see a few sort of different instruments, and you also see various little vials and stuff that hold different materials, of which you realize to be needed materials to perform specific rituals as necessary. And a woman, kind of short, a little bit stout, kind of walks over to you and says, "Hey, anything I can help you with?"
One will make me the strong.
Excuse me? You kind of cut out there. I didn't hear you.
Cosmo.
Christ, the stream is right. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Have we lost him? Okay, so while that's going on, we'll actually head over to the map table. So the three of you are kind of looking at different maps, and a kind of lanky elf kind of walks over, and he says, "I see you're browsing my wares. Anything I can assist you find folks with?"
The area that we're going to be hunting in, do you have a map of it?
He says, "Of course, that's pretty much what this entire table is, of the various differing areas around the entire resort, because as you do know, the resorts are split up into three different areas: the inner forests, the mid forests, and the outer edge forest as well."
How much are your maps?
He kind of eyes them. He kind of eyes them over, and he says, 5 gold per region. However, if you buy maps of all three, I will do the 3 for 10.
Mathas, I quickly interject and I ask him, "Can I just see the maps?" I'm thinking about buying them, but...
He says, "Very well. Take a look at your leisure, but do make your decisions soon, sir."
I decide to buy a map of the... Let me think about this for a second. I decide to buy the map of the inner mid. I don't have a coin to flip. Let's go with the inner forest.
Okay.
Or no, let's go with the mid. No, I lied. Let's go with the mid forest.
Okay, so you buy a map of the mid forest. That'll cost you 5 gold.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna buy all 3 maps.
Okay, so 10 gold then.
What I don't let... I say that I'm not going to buy any maps, but what I don't let on is that I have every indentation in the map memorized.
Hello.
Oh,
You're
okay, there we
alive.
go.
Am I able to be heard? Okay.
Yes, you're good.
Okay. I think it's because I had the stream open as well. And well, it's at source and my computer can't handle source.
That's fine. That's fine. We're good.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so you kind of memorized the map. I would personally like you to make a history check to see just how well you really do remember that map.
Right.
Okay, you have a pretty good idea of what the map's like, so you decide against buying the map then? It's like, you know it pretty well.
Yeah.
Alright, and the elf kind of walks by you and says, well, what do you say? Fine work, no?
Masterful work, I might add.
Well then, what shall it be? It can be yours for 5 gold.
I'm a tad low on funds, so maybe next time.
He kind of glares at you and kind of snatches the map out of your hand and says, if you're not buying anything, leave.
Well, fine then.
I chuckle. I overhear this and chuckle to myself.
Alright.
I head for the exit, but then I call back. Mainly to Nalla. Laugh while you can. There is no laughing on the battlefield.
Okay,
That's
so you
what
head
you
out of the,
think.
you head
No.
out of the supply stand?
Yeah, I leave.
Okay. I'm guessing heading back to the lobby then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Cosmo kind of going back over to you, the woman kind of asks, you know, hello? Kind of like, because you kind of look like you're like lost off in the distance. Like, is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, maybe, perhaps. What will make me the strong so I can kill the monsters out there? Because listen, lady, I am terrified. I am not a fighter. I am a lover. Okay. What will make me the strong?
Let's see here. So she kind of starts fumbling through and she finds a small vial of dust and she says, ah, yes. This should do the trick. Yeah. She kind of goes through it and she says this, kind of holding the vial out in front of her, is dust of stalwart bravery. Sprinkle a pinch of this on yourself and you'll feel like you can take on the world.
Okay. Now here's the discrepancy. Feel like you can take on the world, but will I actually be physically capable of taking on the world with that? Because I just can't take on the world right now. And I physically need to. I can't get this dang illusion down that I can feel like I'm taking on the world. I need to actually take on the world. So listen, lady.
She kind of looks at you and she says, well, there's nothing I have that can be a physical augment, but perhaps something that offers a little bit more mental capacity to give your forceful thoughts a little bit more of a punch.
Okay. Also, do you have Excedrin? Because I have a massive headache.
She kind of looks and goes, Ed?
Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, never.
She kind of looks around and she finds another vial of dust, and she says, now this may be able to work. This is dust of the clear mind. Puts your mind at ease, eases the pains within your head, and makes your mental fortitude much more sturdy.
Okay. How much is it?
She says, I can give you both for 20 gold.
Do I have 20 gold?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Give me both of them. I need them.
Okay. So she passes you both vials of dust, and she says, now be careful. only a sprinkle of each per day is all that you need. You don't want to overdo it with these things. Trust me.
Alright, man, I'll try not to OD on magic dust. Wow, is this cocaine?
She kind of looks and says, "No, it is not okine. Although I have
Okine?
heard it is very..." No, she says it is not okine, although she hears it's very easily abused.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Also, could you recommend me any, like, musical instruments here? Because I am very interested in seeing weird and wacky musical instruments. If you have any.
An interesting musical instrument. What could we... Well, there is this, and she holds up this weird thing that almost looks like a broom mixed with a dream catcher.
Alright.
It's called a hula whacket.
Whack-it?
A hula whacket.
Whack-it. Now, what kind of sound does it make? No, I'm not asking. No. Okay. Hula whack-it. That seems weird.
She says, "What kind of sound does it make?"
Okay.
Well, I'll show you. And she kind of picks up the hula whacket, and it's kind of like a guitar almost, the way she's holding it. But when she strums it, the best way that I can describe it is kind of using, like, I guess, IRL instruments. Kind of sounds like a theremin.
Oh.
Bless you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can dig that. How much for it?
She says, "Well, as long as you're careful with it and you bring it back safely, here." And she kind of offers it.
Okay. Can I buy this from you still? Because it seems like it'll be very interesting to sample.
Sure, 1 gold.
Okay, I give her a gold.
Okay, you have 5 silver left to your name. Keep that in mind.
Oh. Okay.
You have the gold. You have the 2 vials of magic dust. So the stalwart defender and the clear mind, and you also have the hula whacket. But you're pretty well broke after this.
Listen, man, I'm a musician and I'm used to eating ramen. All right, so yeah.
Okay then.
All
She
of
says
the
best of luck
anachronisms.
today.
All right.
Well,
So
she may have heard of noodle dishes called ramen in other lands, so it's not entirely anachronistic.
Fair enough. Sorry.
All right. So, is that all that you're going to be doing in here, Cosmo, before heading back to the lobby?
Yeah, that's all I'm going to be doing. I
Okay.
quickly glance over at the weapons. Just a little character moment. I quickly glance over at the weapons, and I just, feel really tense right then.
Okay.
And then I go out into the lobby, still feeling pretty tense.
Okay. So you head out. Nalla, Neslin, anything else for you guys?
No, I meant to tell you
No.
I should have headed out with
Okay.
what's his face?
I'll
Mathas.
head out with Nalla.
Yes.
Okay. So the both of you guys are gone, and we're going to head back to our lobby, as it is now just about that time for you all to be given your lore masters.
Ooh.
Just as a
Nice.
side note,
Yes.
I was actually waiting outside the door, hidden. I eavesdrop
Okay.
a lot.
Okay.
That's how I survive.
Alrighty. So you guys are all waiting there, and he says, "All right, now, for each of you about to receive a lore master, you all should have received an envelope this morning that had a number written at the bottom of our official message for the tournament. That will determine your group, and that will determine which lore master you all will receive.
Wunderbar.
If your group has their message, go ahead and take it out and be ready for when your lore master is assigned to you."
I begrudgingly pull out the note and shove it at whoever's standing next to me.
Okay,
Typical.
so you give it to Neslin. So, Neslin, you see that the message that was read earlier, and you see the number 27 on the bottom of it.
Right.
So, as he begins to go, he says, "Okay, Group 43, you have as your lore master guide, Karn." And the man kind of steps forward, and he sees the group over here, kind of begins walking over to them, and he begins kind of greeting the group and that sort of thing, and stretching apparently while disappearing at the same time.
Whoa! You just
Group-
walked into a black hole or something? What?
He might have.
Okay.
Well, you know, as you do.
Group 89, you will be assigned Kara. And the woman kind of steps out to the side, kind of twirling a pair of daggers in her hand, and she walks over to the group over in the corner and kind of begins speaking with them. Group 16, you get Terry. And Terry kind of looks up and he sees a group kind of waving over here, and he begins kind of walking over to them, kind of greets them, and they all kind of like bring him in a hug, and he's like, "Oh, whoa, geez, very friendly," and kind of starts talking with them. Then he looks around. Group 37, you have Unit 5A3, and the mechanical being kind of stirs to life, slings its rifle over its shoulder, and begins walking over to the next group. And he kind of begins just kind of eyeing them over, and he says, "Group 27, you have Thorncliffe." And he kind of looks around, and he goes, "Oh, jeez, where is Thorncliffe?" And at this point, we're actually going to take a quick break, guys, because it's now been about an hour.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
wow.
That's
we're
sudden.
well, you guys still don't know who your lore master is, but
He sounds like a wonderful guy.
he could be a wonderful guy, and you'll be meeting him when we get back from the break. We're going to be taking a quick 3-4 minute break. 210, I think we can be back by.
Yep, 210.
Yeah.
Right.
You
If
mean
everybody can
510,
be-
right?
510,
Well,
510,
I-
410, 310, 210, whatever
I-
time zone you're in. 10 after the prescribed hour.
all right.
Yeah. 10 after the prescribed hour. That is when I want you guys back by. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you love what you see, throw Paul a follow. And if you don't love what you see, keep watching. It gets better. Trust me.
If you don't
Oh,
look
yeah,
what you
much
see,
better.
stay around.
This
If you
isn't-
don't like what you're watching, wait until my character actually
This-
gets out in the field.
Yeah, this isn't all that we do on here. This is something that we do with a decent amount of frequency, but this isn't all that's done. Trust me, this is an awesome variety gaming channel that has all kinds of fantastic stuffs. So trust me, follow. You won't be disappointed.
but
But
more
we'll be back.
importantly, we have more
It-
D&D coming up.
Yes, that's right. We'll be back in approximately 5 minutes. Thank you guys for watching.